Alright, so with DC Legends coming to a close at the end of the month, October 2023, I wanted to go through and look at the entire roster that they have released over the years because they have added quite a bit. They usually did about 2 new characters a month plus skins, and yeah, there's just been a lot. Today, we are now on Energy Affinity characters, and I'm going to be looking at Alien Male Heroes. However, as we can tell, there's actually quite a bit here. I think there was something like 17 characters total. That's just a lot. I don't really want to do all that. So what I think I'm going to do is split this up into 2 parts. This first part, I'm just going to look at the ones that are Rebirth status. So these ones that I've worked on and all that. And then I'll do a separate video of just these guys that are just there that I haven't done anything with. Just in the interest of time and not getting this going for too long, you know? So, with that, let's get into it. First up, we have Firestorm. Nuclear Man. So, skins. That was his regular skin, I guess. And then that's his legendary skin. I think when you go Rebirth, you have just the skin available that you can just change without having to buy it. I thought it was when you went Legendary, but maybe it's when you do Rebirth. Anyways, Nuclear Beam, Ask Professor Stein, Fusion Reaction, Transmute Barrier, and Shared Knowledge. Actually, as a side note, also, Firestorm is my strongest character power-wise. 12,093, that's my highest. Don't really know what determines the overall power of characters in this game, because it's not like Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, how you have mods and stuff, and you can kind of manipulate your power that way. This one's just like, I don't know, just generic. And I don't know why such a random character, but yeah, as of now, as of, you know, all the characters I've decided to work on, he's my highest power. Anyways, next up, Arcus Chumek. Obviously a Green Lantern. Skins, wow. He was a lot more basic before. His skin before, skin after. What do we get now? We got Tumian Fist, Issue Challenge, Sword and Shield Pokemon, and Paragon. One of these has 2. Issue Challenge had 2 legendaries, so it says gain debuff immunity and death immunity. Those must have been separate, maybe. So one of them was the debuff immunity and the second one was death immunity, maybe? I don't know. Next up, Superman. Oh my god, Superman. He's got about 406,000 skins. So this is the newest one they did. It's kind of my favorite. This was his basic generic look. This is his legendary look. And then a whole ton of skins after this. This is... I don't remember. Then this is him, Red Sun. You know, this is the version if he decided to go with Russia instead of America. This is just the black suit version. This is pretty cool too. This is all gold. Don't really know what the point of this is. This is what I was using for a while. This is some goofy, he kind of looks like a, you know, 50s wrestler or something. And then the new one. Anyhow, Super Strength, Heat Vision, Kryptonian Physiology, Impervious, and I'll take the hits. It's kind of sad, all these skins, you know, because like it just means nothing now. The game's gonna go out and like all those skins don't mean anything. Medfill, super tall. He's blasting. Yeah, he's way tall. He's blasting way out of the top over there. With his broccoli head. Anyways, this is what he looked like before. Oh, his eye was open. And then he does this and he puts a thing on it. Anyhow, Seed Construct, Shield of a Veteran, Hypnotic Light, The Will to Live, and Hero of J586, bitch. Okay, then Hal Jordan, the standard base Green Lantern. Obviously, he's got a skin on, so he's got the black suit just like that Superman that I showed, but what else do we got? So this was his regular look. Legendary. Yeah, I remember this with his stupid big shoulder thing. And then the cool black suit. And he was Power Gauntlet, Strength of Will, Hammer Time, Hard Light, and Greatest Green Lantern. For the longest time, this Green Lantern was my leader. For the longest time. Then I finally got one of the, what's his name? Lex Luthor's worked on. He was a decent leader. And then I eventually got Atrocitus worked on. He was a very good leader. Probably my best one. Well, other than now that I've been able to, like, explore and use anybody. But yeah. His leader is apply 1 debuff immunity and 35% shield to all allies at the start of battle. Apply an extra debuff immunity to all allies. I don't know. Worked good for a while, I guess. And, ooh, Martian Manhunter. He used to seem like he had a good leader ability, but I don't know. Doesn't feel the same. Oh, it's only 1 level. That's stupid. Doesn't feel the same. Like, I don't see anybody using him anymore. When I use it, it's just kind of like, this is good. It's probably because there's other things that have come out that are just way better. Anyways, this is one of those new skins just like Superman has, but this is his regular look. Kind of goofy. His legendary look, basically the same, just slightly different. And then this, oh, wow, he has a black suit? I don't remember having that. That's kind of cool. And then there's this one, the new one. I don't remember having that black suit. I mean, then again, I barely ever used him, so it would make sense that I don't recall having it. But anyways, he had Martian Vision, 9 senses, shape changing, not shape shifting, shape changing, Martian intellect, and telepathic link. Team leader, 95% chance for each ally to gain 20% turn meter up and awareness at the start of battle. Grant +1 awareness to all allies when ally dies. I mean, that doesn't sound that good. Why did it always feel better when other people had them? I don't know. Maybe whatever awareness does. I don't know. Maybe it's, so you miss your moves or something. So then every time you tried to attack someone, you were just missing. Yep. And then that's it. So, we're just going to fast track this to the beginning to read the bios. Alright, Firestorm's bio. Affiliations, Justice League. Powers, with the advice of Professor Stein, he can deliver potent nuclear energy attacks as well as shield himself and his team. When young Jason Rush and Professor Martin Stein are bound together in one body by the Firestorm Matrix, the results are nuclear. Thanks to a strange accident, young Jason Rush and brilliant Martin Stein find themselves bound by the mysterious power of the Firestorm Matrix. Jason, a teenager struggling to work his way off the mean streets of Detroit, now shares a body with Professor Stein, a brilliant Nobel Prize-winning physicist. Together, the mismatched pair share their experience and knowledge in a single body that wields the awesome nuclear powers of Firestorm. That's weird. So these are 2 guys in one? So, how does this work? Like, did their 2 bodies come together to make a new one? Or is it like one of their bodies and then like the other guy's mind is in that body? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is their status? Are they like a Hulk situation? How there's Hulk and Bruce in the same body? Or, I don't know. It's weird. It's 2 guys, but now they're 1 guy, but they're a different guy. They're Firestorm. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, Arceus, or however you say that. Green Lantern is Sector 3014. 3014. Affiliations, Green Lantern Corps. Powers. Using his power ring to construct shields, he is at his best when facing an opponent in honorable combat. From a fierce weapon... Wait, what? From a fierce warrior race, Arceus is a being of honor who wields Green Lantern's power to defend freedom and right. When Toomey VI warped with their neighboring planet, the Sector's Green Lantern interceded. Duty-bound to confront him, Arceus... I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Used extensive research to deduce the Lantern Reaver's weakness and defeat him in honorable combat. By accident, though, Reaver was mortally wounded by the dying Lantern wounded, but the dying Lantern recognized Arceus as a worthy successor. Despite an unusual start, Arceus now wields Green Lantern's power with unparalleled honor. Next up, Superman. We kind of all know his story, but anyways, affiliations, Justice League and Kryptonian. Powers. He uses solar energy for super strength to protect his team and disable opponents with potent heat vision. Rocketed to Earth moments before the destruction of his planet Krypton, Clark Kent was adopted by humanity as our greatest hero, Superman. I mean, shouldn't they say Kal-El? Clark Kent is his Earth name. Kal-El is his real name. Escaping the doomed planet of Krypton as an infant, Kal-El rocketed across the universe to land in the most unlikely of places, Kansas on Earth. Being raised under a yellow sun gave him unparalleled superhuman powers, while being raised by the kindly Kent family gave him an unequaled sense of duty, decency, and hope. As a reporter for the Daily Planet, Clark Kent uses the power of the press to fight for the citizens of Metropolis, while as Superman, he uses his powers to protect the people of the world. Medfill. Green Lantern Corps. Green Lantern or Sector 1287. With his power ring, he constructs defensive shields and dazzling constructs that confuse his opponents. From the planet J586, the alien Medfill is both a sentient plant and a very Green Lantern. Yeah, he looks like broccoli. From a species of sentient plant-like beings, Medfill is a veteran and highly experienced member of the Green Lantern Corps. He has fought side by side with the greatest of Lanterns, including Earth's Hal Jordan and John Stewart. Among Medfill's adventures, he has aided the elemental Swamp Thing, and as the defender of Sector 1287, he guards all life from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass. That was a weird story. Among Medfill's adventures, he has aided the elemental Swamp Thing, and as the defender of that... Oh, I see. The phrasing, it's like they need a comma or something in there. He's defending grass. That just sounds goofy. Like, don't worry, blade of grass, I won't let you get mowed. Anyways, Green Lantern. Beastly Bile. Hal Jordan. Justice League and Green Lantern Corps powers. Uses power ring to create shields for protection and energy constructs that damage and stun. Fearless test pilot Hal Jordan was given an alien power ring to become one of the cosmic peacekeepers known as the Green Lantern Corps. Following in the footsteps of his father, brash test pilot Hal Jordan was determined never to give in to fear. So when dying galactic peacekeeper Eben Sur needed a worthy successor, he chose the strong-minded Jordan. With an alien power ring, the most powerful weapon in the universe, Jordan's willpower can create nearly anything he imagines. And as a Green Lantern, he is responsible for safeguarding Sector 2814 and the Earth. And then there's this guy, and I think that was it, right? He was the last one, Martian Manhunter. Affiliations, Justice League. Powers, protects his team with telepathy and psychic powers while using shape-shifting for stunning attacks. As the last survivor of Mars, John Johns, he uses his vast alien powers to defend the people of Earth. After losing his wife and daughter in a terrible apocalypse on Mars, John Johns found himself accidentally transported to Earth by eccentric scientist Dr. Saul Erdel. Stranded on an alien planet, John used his shape-shifting powers and great empathy to create a new identity for himself on his new world. Now, the Martian Manhunter stands alongside heroes such as Superman and Wonder Woman to protect all of humanity. And, yeah, that was it. Those are the ones that I've worked on so far, and they are Rebirth 5s. So, yeah, this energy section, there's going to be a lot. Because this is the male half of it, male alien half of it. Then there's the male earthling other side, which also has a lot. Then there's villains. I haven't even checked what that's like. The females aren't too bad, at least for heroes. That's very reasonable. But the males, there's a lot here. So, yeah, this is part 1, I suppose. And, I guess that's all I got. So thanks for checking this out. And until next time, I said see ya.